very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to say that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. They will buy some of you over. The spirit of Obabiasika and the Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they'll buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. Not in a trillion. You cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Eri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of not to know about the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2
How many people can hear me, please? How many people can hear me? How many people can hear me, please? How many people can hear me? How many people can hear me? Okay. Okay, it's getting better, right? Okay. So wait, when I know they sleep. wait to Biafra media, Biafra government media. When I know they sleep. People like say when I don't activate when I touch light, put them for 247. How did they sleep again? Hey, even as late as it is now, that I just jump in there now. All of you are here, doing well and happy and so ready to make sure we decimate the enemies of Biafra. I salute all of you. Salute all of you for your
salute you.
Salute you, my minister. Salute you. Salute all of you. Now do well. Okay, let's just go ahead and play Anthem and then we start. I hope network no go disturb our Anthem.
We shall protect.
To the fallen heroes of Biafra, and the time starts now. May the souls of the departed heroes and heroines rest in peace, while we continue to fight to totally Biafra land and to get Biafra fully restored. He said, be the Anthem, please. Triumphant from all our foes to the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing, the glorious song, play it, sing it. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for freedom. On hail our heroes, our precious freedmen, who day and night defend our nation. Good morning, good evening, good night to all Biafrans all over the globe and all lovers of freedom. joining and listening to us at this time and will listen later. As we speak now, we are coming out on 15 platforms. We are broadcasting on 15 platforms, plus this very space that we are will make it 16, plus others that will be restreaming this without our notice. As we speak to you, we are notifying that we are coming out on 16 as we speak now. Even as late as it is, in every part of the world, Biafrans are here and they are keying in to what we are doing. I salute all of you. I salute the existence of my eternal leader. I salute the existence of my supreme leader, the existence of the former president of Biafra. I salute the existence of Wazirike, who was to depart, but was betrayed by some people. I salute the existence of my able and indomitable PM. The existence of my APM at this time. I salute the existence of all the cabinet members, Biafran government, and all Biafrans that are doing one or two from one point to another. I salute the reps and admins of all countries and the homeland de facto. I salute everyone, most especially the donors, those that are making sure their donation count on daily basis to the website. I salute all of you. Yes. The ending part of the Biafra anthem we played said something that is very significant. It said, "Bless those us with resoluteness to make this climb a land of righteousness. Give us the strength to hit the humanist core, to give and not to count the costs each day, because we have a lot to do and we will continue to do. Oh God, protect us from the hidden pitfalls. Guide all our movements, lest we go astray. Guide all our movements, lest we go astray." I salute the existence of Chukwokike, making it possible for us to gather once again. It's not been easy. So much of ordeals, turmoil, thorns and needles here and there, but we have to stand our ground because our Supreme Leader said something. You need to use your brain and put it in gear. Said those of you that were born, the hardcores that were born, the hardcores emanated after he called on them and then he was kidnapped. And then those hardcores knows the admonishment that he had given. Those hardcores can stand the time in his absence and in the absence of him. Those hardcores can put their brains in gear, determine and understand what to do when PM is here and when PM is not here. And they will always do it with the ordinances that will take us to Biafra. Biafra is not a lawless country or nation. It's not a banana republic. It's not where somebody will run into the toilet, go and sneeze or sniff anything and then run out and then come out and shake head and talk like a mad person and say this is how it will be. Without the consultations, without the constitutional conference they look into.
Sonny, please co-host someone
Yes.
else because my system is going down. Co-host someone else.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'll co-host Mazake. Thank you. So, Biafran people, thank you so much for your resilience and your strong will to make sure we stand and go this far. I salute all the ministers here present. My APM may be listening. I salute you as well. I salute our defense forces who are doing the needful. So let me start from here. I've seen some people flag or spread news about Biafra Defense Forces ID card. The entire Biafra people and the international community should take this the proper way. The Biafra Defense Forces are not recruiting anyone at this time. They are not also coming out with Biafra Defense Forces ID card. No. So it is not official. These are the handiworks of the enemies of the Biafran government, just to turn everything upside down so that the international community will not take us. They came very late because the gatekeepers were already on the gate to make sure no one impersonates this very government. This very government has the registration document in Baltimore, and it is there in the system of the American justice system. Go and Google it, go and ask questions, you will see. So there is no kind of impersonation that can be done to destroy this very government. We work with the registered stations, and it is on that ambit that the Biafra that we just declared will get the international attention. A new attorney to add up to the lobbies that we have. There's something there in quote. He said, this attorney and the lobbies will, focus and embark on the global recognition of the United States of Biafra upon the declaration of the convention in Finland. So he did not do any mistake, or he did not have water in his mouth when he was saying it or when he wrote those messages to Biafrans. And the international community and every media houses, they carried it. And there is no legal entity that is as announced as the Dabiri Global Fair that will come out tomorrow and start looking for where things are done in disordered manner, to use it to go and present to the American government or any international government for global recognition of a country that has just been declared not up to 2 months yet. We have not restored Biafra. All of you to listen to me. You can record this one and cut it to anywhere. We have not restored Biafra. We have just declared the restoration of Biafra until we have totally liberated the remains and the existence and the structures and everything that has to do with one Nigeria in the homeland. Then a transitional government, which is going to be a gradual process. And then, after which we have finished expunging the remains of the Nigerian terrorists and their structures, a constitutional friend will be set in place, will then inject the constitution and the norms of the Biafran people into play. As we speak now, we have not restored Biafra fully yet. Put into play every template that has to do with that full restoration. Full restoration. As it stands now, we are in the setting of storing everything. So we are still in the process. As we speak now, Because we have not fully restored, why you still have the presence of the terrorists in Biafra land. That is why you still have the presence of the court and every entities that represent Nigeria in Biafra land. It's going to be a process. It's going to be a simultaneous thing that we have to do. House was not built in a day, neither forest or a tree just metamorphosed into a forest overnight. It took time, it took energy, it took photosynthesis to do its work before all the plants will grow and then produce many things. It took time and energy for blocks to be molded. It took time and energy to be mixed with water and cement to now turn it into mud and then mold and then fix the blocks and then erect, starting from the foundation. You need to even dig the ground before you pour concrete on the ground, before you now start setting the first iron to bring it up. So it takes process. All these are stated in the Biafran Charter, and it is on that same Biafran Charter that we stand as a living document going forward until Biafra is fully liberated. That is when we will now implement the laws and ethics that will come in the Constitution that will be totally adopted and implemented after a constitutional conference is done. So at this point, we have just declared Biafra. We have to go back to the drawing board, which is the homeland, continue to expunge the terrorists. This is not time for you to go and look for ID card of Biafra Defense Forces, because the families of the Biafra Defense Forces members, they are still scattered inside one Nigeria. So if you now go and bring out a ID card of one personnel of, okay, for example, if my name is Sonny Akbarawa, and then I go and publish Biafra Defense Forces ID card now, then I happen to be in the battlefield with my name and every information on my ID card that will be in the public, you can easily get to my remaining families who are not in the battlefield, who are in the community, maybe in Abuja, some may be in Lagos, some may be in Ekiti, some may be in Biafra land. So with that, you don't get Agbarawa Soni who is in the battlefield. But with this information that is there online, you can trace the linkages to his family members, both friends and community mates or classmates or everyone you want to see. Agbarawa Soni's full name already that is on ID card published with the Biafra defense number. You can get to his families and then do what? Eliminate them, because they are fighting against one Nigeria, right? So the families of the Biafra Defense Forces are as important as the Biafra Defense Forces personnel themselves. These are two places somebody should not play with. So don't go into anything like bringing their identity out to the media, bringing their real face out to the media. These are people that are plotting all these things that scatter and destroy everything overnight. And like I said, the gatekeepers are here and nothing can grumble. This needs to be set straight. Biafra Express, you are the one that posted that Biafra Defense Forces spacing ID card out. Before then, after then, madam, you must bow. Pick it from your page, post it. Pick your video from YouTube, post it. They now use it to saga on the media. I beg of you, Biafra Express, and all of you that have been misinformed about the recent happenings since after the convention. If you know you are working truly to see the Biafra you yearn for, desist from anything that will bring carnage to the Biafra that you're fighting for. I want to ask you, Biafra Express, and the rest of you that are sharing all these things, if your brother happens to be part and parcel of the Biafra Defense Forces, and then his real face is brought out to the media, his name, his surname, and every information about him is brought out to the media and published, what do you think will happen to your wife in the village when they now trace your name to get to know where they are? Many of you will hear that the zoo terrorists, Bubago, and vigilante in uniforms go about killing people in the homeland. You don't know that this is how they do it. When they get the information about you, they now take it and then go and point hand to the house and say, this is the house, the person, this is the brother, this is the sister. Now, Ekwato, who happened to be related to, what's the name of the girl again? His former IPOB media personnel that had to spend a year in prison while we were protesting for her to be released. Idara Gold. Okay. Yeah. Idara Gold, Ekwato had happened to be his or our relations. So, because the zoo terrorists now came looking for Ekwato, because of the information that IPO Nigeria has given, they did not, Ekwato got the intel in time and then left. So when they came, they now picked Idara Gold, picked the sister, picked the minor brother of about 12 or 11 or thereabout and some others. That we were on massive campaign, bringing this news to the media for her to be released and the minor to be released. The minor was released, I think, after 48 hours, which the zoo terrorist government denied at first that they don't have them in custody. Because we brought the news to the media already, they could not hide anything again. Idara was picked up with family members in where? Biafra land. But immediately, they zoom out of and her family down to Abuja. This is how they go about eliminating Biafrans. We have been the endangered species. So I am asking many of you that is helping Madam You Must Buy of Nigeria politician to push the narrative of bringing out ID card and real faces of your Biafra Defense Forces personnel on the media. What will happen to you as a family member of a Biafra Defense Force? Even if you are not a direct brother or sister, but as far as you are related to any of the Biafra Defense Forces personnel, this is how they will go and then kill you in the house. They kill you and then they will carry your dead body, come and tag you in the media and say that you were engaging the Nigerian terrorists in a gun duel. They will put one camouflage there, put one pump action on your body. They use it to do media trial. And that is the end of you. So when you are supporting evil and when you're supporting something that you don't know and then you see something coming to talk, you need to go back and ask yourself the question and then listen about you coming to hate Sonny. Because there is nothing you hating Sonny or what he's saying will add to my life. I've been here fighting this thing since 2021, since MNK was kidnapped. We know how far we have gone with PM. We know the step-by-step betrayals that always come on the way. And whenever we spot one, that is why when I spotted one in the absence of PM, I did not need anybody to caution me. I need to go into action because if I don't step in, this one will come and destroy the entire Biafra army that was unveiled in Helsinki in October 2023. Many of you did not believe me when I started shouting. For since 2021 to this very day. No. You see, Onyendu said something. He said, now that he is calling all of you to come and join this Biafra liberation and make $1 donation. He said, you don't want to come, you will wait. When you see that we are almost there, you will come and then join and then tell us that you are the ones that have doctorate degree. You're the one that have PhD. You're the one that have masters. You're the one that have the highest qualification. But when we are now sacrificing and starting from the beginning and begging all of you, you don't want to come out to ordinary $1 just to come and give us. No. You're working and you're saving your money in America and UK and Europe. As we are talking, you say this is Biafra. When will it even come? Now that you have seen this coming, it is now all of you are coming to start showing us your degree of doctorate degree, PhD, master, law, MSA, triple honors. We don't have problem about your triple honors and masters. Because all of you have had all those triple honors and masters for the past 50 years. And Zoo Nigeria has still been using your brains to play on the Islamic Jihad template. So that means your masters and honors and peace. Because a Fulani man who sits in the pinnacle of power in one Nigeria, who does not have elementary 6 certificate, and you are carrying a master's degree, PhD, and then you're still bowing down to a Fulani man who did not go to school. But with all your school that you have gone, with all the certificate that you have, you cannot make a difference. You cannot stand and speak truth to power. You cannot stand and then say A is A when it is supposed not to be altered. When all of you saw me talking to Prime Minister in the cabinet meeting, that a private cabinet meeting that was held inside the cabinet, which someone that had claimed to be the COS of the Prime Minister shouldn't have in any way go and bring a private meeting of a boss. Are you thinking that your boss is dead or will die, that you now go extra mile to go and be bringing his classified and declassified informations, and you're just scattering them in the public? The worst one now is the official communication of the attorney and the lobbyists to the Prime Minister government. You now go and screenshot it and bring it to the media. And some of you are dancing there, following them blindly. Do you think that Joe Biden don't have legal attorney or legal advisor? Joe Biden, let us use America. Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and all the presidents that have served in America, they have their legal advisors. And some of you should go and Google what lobbyist or attorney means. Because I think in grammar or English, they deceive some people. Yes, grammar or English is causing so many problems. Go and look for. Lobbying is a form of advocacy which lawfully attempts to directly legislators or government officials, such as regulatory agencies or judiciary. One who conducts activities aimed at influencing or swaying public officials swayed a politician or official group to stand to defend them. You have the power and the right to advise your client. Advise your client. Listen up. Advise your why he hired you. He hired you for a purpose. Advise your client on the right thing to do, because this your client is not legally. So your work now is not just the paper require that you tell him, give me, he will go and submit to supply. He has the right to also be checking things that does not go in line with what you're doing, so that just this place, so that it will go well in what we are doing. I am saying this now so that some of you will understand that the President of America has a legal advisor. And that work is to advise the President on what needs to be done in this angle, in this area. So, the legal advisor of the Biafran government had advised the Prime Minister that we need to take this step and this step and this step. And then, as a COS, whichever that you had access to that email, if it was PM that had to send you and take note of this, because this is a message from our legal practitioner, we have to look into it. And then you now bring it to the media. What message are you passing? Oh, do you people want me to tell you how many times my PM will something and then tell me, go and look into this thing? Because it's pointing me to go and do something. It's giving me work to do. So if I am like this, everything that PM will screenshot and send to me and say, go and do this thing, and check this thing, go and check this, go and put this in order. So I will now bring it to the media and come and post. If I do that, what am I showing to my Prime Minister? That even a message that he sent me, I cannot carry it out. But I will now take his message to go and post in social media. Interpersonal relationship that you have with your boss, you now betray it because of a pot of rice. It's too bad. Too bad. We want to say a very big thank you to the Biafran government attorney. It came as a surprise to all of us because we did not expect such message at that very point. Just slept and then woke up and saw the New Year message from the Biafran government. Everything there was talking about the legal framework. The legal framework. Because and I'm calling on all Biafrans who may have been confused before now coming to this very day that we are not in Biafra yet. We have not fully liberated Biafra land to take full control of Biafra land yet. But we need all our deck. Yes. We need every brain to come back to the table. So, if you're still in doubt, I come back, we may not give you ears because people that have their brains as tough as someone that has slept in the police cell and guard room before, as someone that is able to carry gun when they say carry gun, he shoot. We don't need people that are lily livered. We need people that can stand the test of time. We need people that them look at blood, they drain. No, he can open eye and look at that blood. Why shout? Government. We don't need people that will stand up in a day and say, oh, Nigerian government is coming. they say they will come and destroy. So we have to declare it now on 29th. We cannot wait till on the 2nd again. No. If you are a fearful leader and then you change your policy, it was easy for Ojukwu to lead you people. No. Do you think it was easy to stand with Ojukwu for them to come? No. Do you think it was easy? I just ignore some of them and laugh. I will say, go and post and say somebody's criminal case or criminal report. You now made the photo go viral on social media. You say, this is the wife. This is the son. And some of you were saying, oh, the wife is sense post about somebody's personal life. What has Prime Minister's personal life got to do with the Biafra freedom that is fighting? Whether he is going to club every night, whether he is a chopping a sweet 16 of 20 or 19, how is that? Is that, or how does that add up to the Biafran government ethics? So you people have done this before to the Prime Minister. You have also done it also to our Supreme Leader. So there is nothing new here. That is why I ignore some of you. Most especially those ones that just joined us in the early days of 2024, when we just started the Biafra referendum. I don't reply to some of you most when I say your nonsense. I just try other ones that have been here since MNK's time to this time. Who know? And today, they are here to join hands for those of you that just joined in January, that were still in obedience. Those that just come obedient and then come and join us during the Biafra referendum. I don't listen to some of you so much. I just
which will be very, very in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything.
The madness that some of you are doing. I just want people to know that. Or that of APM, or that of Sonny, or writing this and writing that, it doesn't move anybody. So you guys should look for something important and something better to do. Because it looks so pathetic. Now, what we need from all Biafrans now we have some key things to hold on to. And going forward, I want the Biafra media not to spend their time and energy on what? The Nigerian government politician who try to destroy the foundation of the Biafran government. When you go to the point of trying to destroy the Biafra army, set up a new army or a new armed group against the Biafra Liberation Army that was unveiled in Helsinki in the trade, that is where you have done the wrong thing. Yes. That is where you have done the wrong thing. So Biafrans should listen. With all the attempts that have been made to destroy every structure our supreme leader and our prime minister put in place, thank God for men and women of steel and of valor that have been able to stand the test of time and hold the ground to this very day. For others to come back to realize that there was need to defend the gate. Now, if you go back to look at the documents of Declaration and Independence of America, Finland, Switzerland, I'm calling these three now study because the Biafra Constitution and the Declaration and the Finland to go back to study these three that I've called names now, you will get to understand what they did after they finished the declaration and the ratification document of their declaration. After the declaration and the ratification document, the next thing you have to do, which the Prime Minister has already said this template, is you go back to the defense to continue to expunge of the former country that have been enslaving you. You go back there, continue to liberation process so that we remove the total remains of Nigeria in Biafra land. It is a liberation process. Now, for this to be done, who has to do it? It is you and ground 247. They are ready. All they need is the funds for us to acquire every armament that we need. So if this is the first priority that we are supposed to look at, some non-entities are coming to tell you that these Biafra Defense Forces, which we unveiled in Helsinki in 2023, they want to go and form a different group. Those ones say no. There is ethics that we have, we work with it, we cannot breach it until Biafra is fully liberated. Biafra from the terrorist one Nigeria. These liberation forces, these defense forces, for them to work viably, they need funds. And I want to say a very big thank you to all Biafrans who participated in the yesterday emergency Biafra government meeting, which became a fundraising. So while some people are there in the media making noise and shouting, Biafrans were doing fundraising yesterday. Today was what? 1st of January 2024. We were in the Zoom meeting talking to Biafras, to a fundraising massively. There was even a challenge for 500. And when Minister Dr. Sam came up with a challenge of 500, so if we make that 500, while all the people that made pledges within the next 30 minutes were 500. This is the spirit, and this meeting that we had turned into a massive fundraising yesterday. Some of you will come and say, everything we say is donate, 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 donate. Does Israel use saliva to fight the war that they are fighting? When you come out, you're clapping on media, you say, yes, the Prime Minister of Israel is doing well. Is he doing the well with saliva? No. It is money they use to do it well. Ukraine president everywhere, from Ukraine to America, and now continue to fight the lost fight, because they know they have lost the fight already. But Joe Biden is telling Ukraine and NATO, we are not going to stop. We will continue to spend and useless the American army, when you know that you have lost the war already and Ukraine is already desolated. But you want to see continue to waste people's money and time. So these countries that we had happened, which was emergency, this shows that with the spirit that you have in you, Biafra will come totally liberated faster than we had expected. So we have so much to do. And while the defense forces will be doing the has to be on the global stage. That is why the lobbies and the attorney were hired down, put in place documents given to the Biafran government by the Biafran people to go ahead and fight to totally liberate Biafra land and restore the nation of the United States of Biafra. That is why the attorneys and the lobbies gave a press release yesterday, because it's time. And I thank God that they gave the press release at the right time. And it has made my fight and my name, that my name calling of a traitor, a sabo, a thief, a criminal, he has made my work easy now. I think this time you will now put our attorneys and lobbies also. The attorneys and the lobbies, they are working for you. This is delivered. There are people that will pay for, you don't get the services delivered. So I don't know whether you see that it is a waste of your money. It is a waste of your money. How much was IPOB claiming to be paying Biafrans that have government or African government. No, it is Biafrans that needs to do what? To pay this money. And they have been paying before the Prime Minister. Prime Minister who work assiduously, they make contributions behind point. We have the legal framework and the global recognition on a very high scale. As you have seen, the attorney and the lobbyists release a press memo. It is like for now. And this generator is going to go in a very high what to do. So we need more people, we need more volunteers to join the lobbyist group. Yes, the lobbyist contribution and donation group. We need more people, more volunteers. Reach out to have enough, and we have never had enough, because we are fighting a terrorist government that have used of taking over the control of those that were reserves of the oil and gas in Biafra land. As at that point, when we get there, no hear us talk of the fundraising again. So after this declaration, use our natural resources for deliberate. We are using a multi-dimensional approach. The Biafra Defense Forces under the command of General Butuzo, they know what they are doing. We will not go the bullet that is going accidentally. No. Lobbies and attorney. I read some idiot writing things like the attorney or the lobby in the, what's it called? Berlin Conference. In French. Some parts will speak Spanish. Some parts will speak English. Some parts, is there a part that is speaking Italiano? Okay. So you need to find out whether there is another part that is speaking German as well. To find out. So to the Biafran people, what the message meant in a nutshell is that us. You're coming on the same page. What we need most from you is finance. Finance. Some of you will get angry with me because my prime minister always complains and down. Let's put our hands together and do what we have to do to give go and get our recognition for us. Some of you the reason why it target the American only is because you see the war ongoing in the Ukraine and Russia. You see the Islamic Jihad of Hamas. America stands as a president that has his brain working well. Sit down and call the two parties of going through dollar. Somebody is transferring money in America. Okay, now I want to collect them the power. Okay. Let me get my Biafra first. Later you can collect them the power. Let me also stand on that existing protocol to get my Biafra first. After my Biafra first, you can go and collect. If you can go and collect them the power. For now. visit the Biafra Gov website. On the Biafra Gov website. Nothing for your own interest will not be destroyed. How could you sleep and wake up and hear that the Biafra Defense Forces, that Prime Minister worked so hard from 2021 when and safe and sound. But some non-entities, because they just see that Prime Minister is not here for just 2 days, they will now come to brand. And some of you are clapping for them, because you were always ready to see that the Biafra announced about what you will be clapping for them. You will be clapping for them because we are one Nigeria. And started to join the defense forces to defend motherland. And some of you betrayed. And if they decide to decamp, you're doing the Biafra Defense Forces, so you are doing yourself. Body sleeps, what Abu talks and that has taken some more from the knows that is talking to you. Yes. Because if you have wake up today at PM is not here and instead. So please, all hands on deck, and we why push the work that is lying ahead of you to take up the mantle towards the global recognition. Making sure money comes in and right. That in the absence of PM, in the absence of our supreme leader, that it is all then this prime minister has used like 4 to 5 years to educate us. So the structures which they set up, because so that we can go to the next stage. Yes. So it is a message to the liberation of the Biafran people from Biafra land. Yes. So please, your prayer. Sit clear eyes how his own country, home, and villages will be overrun by the same
So I greet you all. It's very important we take these things very, very, very serious, because, like I said before, it is time for us to take back our land. It's our home. We are not fighting other people to take their land. It's our own. We are doing because we can't get our freedom without money. There's no way we are going to do it with one. So much in that British company called Nigeria. So the only language we understand now is that because that time, don't forget, once you chase this uniform men out of Biafra, I am once these people now understand the word, once they see that these same people, their leader, the table, way we are going to do it now is to fund our places will touch Nigeria 2 months, within 1 month to 2 months. Yeah. These Biafran people, they cannot sleep again because of these people. Then they will ask about whatever that is happening in the social media. These are just distraction. You understand? What we need now is fun, so that free our leaders and tell us to leave. Go, we should go. They will use their hand to tell us to go. We need foundation of the zoo. That foundation, let us shake that foundation so the world will know. One, we have been passing through so many things in that country. We know what we are suffering. Even the country where you are today, you cannot tell me that you are okay. So we need to go back home. Everybody wants to go back home. Pain, they will attend to them. We want to build your farm. Before you go back to your farm again, they will destroy everything. We need to chase these people out. We want to build a better country for ourselves, not where police will come out. Go without collecting a dime from you. Our place, we have to raise our hand, put our hands in our head. Biafra, and have the kind of country that we want, not what the British want us to have. So please, I want everybody to join together. Let us fund this movement. Whatever they beat our parents in front of us, that is not the kind of country we want. It is time for us to work as one people, as a family, and free ourselves from this bondage.
Thank you.
Yeah, before Master K takes the mic, I understand that the internet from my location where I am right now want people to get one thing straight. When you check our declaration document of the just concluded convention of the people of Biafra, I want all of you to go and read the declaration document. If you bought one, if you did not, I will still go and bring that video from that part where Minister people of Biafra hereby Biafra. Listen very well. Go and read the declaration document. He was that will carry out every item that PM is not here to carry out. Madam said no, she will go and bring message back from see a screenshot of a WhatsApp message that circulated where you see stand in to some point. I had emergency. I called him to stand in. I went out to do some or two, one or two. You that are now legally inclined. When you're talking of powers of surrogacy, I to go and sign my marriage document. I'm giving you power of surrogacy to go and sign my lands, sign my document of change. I am giving you power of but you have to state them one after another. Cabinet. Because if the cabinet did not agree and say, okay, you do it, it will not be done. So it was the cabinet that this is the president that declared Biafra. For where? She and it's good. How? Because some of the nonsense you listen to, it will derange your brains. Thank you, my people. Please, let's
Minister of
make the time
Information.
sharp. Okay,
Yeah,
if
my
over to
own state, my own state, everything about the map of my state map, I know everything about it. And so they should forget about those things, those noise they are making.
thank you for that. Anaka. Open Anaka.
And also our Deputy Prime Information Minister, Honorable Rafe Ajere. I greet everybody in the house. Just give you thanks and keep up the keep up the consistency. There are a lot of things to do right now as regards just throw it in there. If you have some loose change, about maybe $10, 10 HMR or
They will, Honorable, they like you to just emphasize because right now with the so much so this is from yesterday from the so-called Madame Bao. She mentioned I spoke at her if you can now. Understand? They say money talks bullshit. They say money
I also want to let Biafra know that Biafra ID card form countries ID cards.
Yes, Ekwensu is okay. We have gotten the point.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, my minister. So Biafra's heard and the entire Biafran government had approved it that she is going to contract that the Prime Minister has set up for the Biafran people. My country here have not said the country the ID card, national ID card is Jumio verified.
Information minister. More highly secured, more carrying highly secured futures. So I don't understand. And from my observation, if you can avoid, sorry, my information minister, for interjecting you like that. I'm very, very sorry, sir.
It's okay. Approved and recognized for the Biafra ID card. That is what I want them. How it will be the way it should be. All of you have been ethics of the ID card, I approved it. It's not the ID card that the Prime Minister saying that the Prime Minister has said in pays for the Biafran people. You see, every day that Biafra on the lake, or she talk and give praises to one Nigeria, because if you listen to this very last human rights, I say, why wouldn't you say so if you're not people shoot yourself on the hand? Biafran people, anything other than the PM has approved for the Biafran people. Now, you hear me, so? That is how I'll address this issue. I don't want Biafrans to nonsense government withheld the ID card of Minister. Were here when I addressed that nonsense. That she doesn't have any right to withhold the ID card of any Biafran. That an intermediary to deal with your hands. If in your that is fine, because the licensed offices, people contribute money to pay for the rent, pay for the electricity, pay for the internet, pay for all the lease, because Madam you must bow has given you she already went, and the to go and look for him, to go and deliver the to heading the Biafra Security Administration database. So this message now is to you. Administration website. Listen to, because some of you will be doing modified data. According to the Biafran Charter, is the Prime Minister. Listen. And has policies. This is just like the FBI or the National Identification the Prime Minister, on the mandate of the people, had put in, and then bring in Zoom verification. Oh my God. You will close your eye and do. There are things you don't close your eye and do. There are things that person will produce you from wherever. Because it will be too bad. This is a nation. It's not a personal affair. Away their passport and their ID card and refuse to give them, takes her to the immigration or the police of Germany. This is why I want you people to understand something. So that we see how to move on. Because all this money will somewhere. Your ticket will go into new mandate account. We already gotten loyalty in government. Hey, hello, Mero. So, what am I trying to point out here now? Of you that will go into the convention, he will not call Ife or Ekwensu or Betty Ford. No. First person he will summon is Arawasone. If I'm not there, he will summon my deputy, Minister Jare. And so Sonny have to come back to be the one to come and defend this matter to the Prime Minister. So department by department, made the convention not to hold. That is how the story would have been. But because God gave finance minister wisdom, Sonny and Ajare and Minister of Finance, they wanted to destroy the convention. Between us, minister, yes. And you sign document of responsibilities and policy. Sign Prime Minister returns now, will not have any issue with Madam COS. The media department, the Biafra security department, and the ministry department, key department that holds this very government, which you don't have to play with. As we are still in exile now, this very department. So, Minister Praise, I am advising you again, advising you. If you allow, and you did not sign any document You people should understand the implications of what you'll be putting yourself into as this thing that you put your leg that will hold you and draw you for the next 100 years. Yeah, you compelled me now. What kind of compulsion? You use juju, do you? Or you tie your, you use, without the approval of 2 official websites where not allow it to happen. In its absence, that is why we are. The past few days, when I am making an announcement or writing something about more funds, I see that there is no yes, only is shouting the same phone. What have I done? I'm shouting. Is everything that the Prime Minister was means of this. Super and important. Assignment to do, and you're the minister in that department, that you can go and do it. Anyhow, get yourself to order. Do not allow, madam, you must bow. Thank you. The legal ethics to because you're shedding tears. Your tears is crocodile. If it is done,
Mr. No, you can go ahead now. Mazaka, are you there?
that is a matter.
Okay,
Okay.
let's move on.
Okay, don't talk before. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
all.
you say.